Always been accused of cheating and always having a man up in my face being aggressive.
Subscribe to the Me Too movement. They say, believe all women.
Yeah, you have a baby on the way.
Yes, but this baby can also be yours. What are you talking about? But you're going to be a great father.
Who's the baby father?
Hashtag passport bros is not so much an identity.
I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane.
That stuff is not about, oh, they don't want to marry me or date me. My concern is not, oh, don't go. Please go.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into it.
Like 3 months, everything was going perfectly, right? He was nice, he was intelligent, he was sweet, and so was I. Well, one day, I was out on the balcony having a conversation with him on the phone, and my next door neighbor, Chad, who happened to be a white guy, walks out, sees me, he says, "Hey, Janelle." Instantly, "Who the f is that?" on the phone, yelling, screaming, losing his ever-loving mind. I tried to explain to him it was my next door neighbor. He didn't believe me. I blocked him so fast because, baby, all I saw was a future of getting my beat. Always been accused of cheating and always having a man up in my face being aggressive. That's why I don't play. If you see the red flags, baby, leave the situation alone. There's no help for it.
Well, I can't disagree with this woman. She is 10,000,000% right. Right? If a guy is showing that, obviously he's dealing with past trauma, and not all men go through past trauma. Guys usually go through that and just never feels that way for a woman again, right? I would have acted like I didn't care and waited for something a little more concrete, like girl whispering on the phone, moaning on the phone, saying she's getting ready to sleep. Yeah, that's a little different, right? But anyway, in the next video.
3% of the males who get DNA tested annually, according to the American Association of Blood Banks, which is the accrediting body for the DNA labs. This is over 44 DNA labs throughout the United States. They are testing close to 500,000 men per year, and over 30% of them have been confirmed that he didn't do it. 0.0% paternity. Crazy. But sadly, because this primarily affects men and boys, there's been attempts to try to discredit me. The problem is not the men who got tested.
All right. Listen, I gotta say this. This is for all the women out there that are saying guys are talking out of their behind. And you know, all the stuff they say. Oh, you podcast, bro.
Don't get mad at me. And then go get your mind checked. Podcast dudes and these passport bros. Y'all don't know how to f a woman correct.
You passport bros. You're wrong. 30%? A million tests? 30%? That's crazy. 30% of the tests. So why do you think they're starting to, in certain states, make it a law now? So where if a woman gets tested and the baby's not his, she has to pay all the money back because of this reason. Guys are being locked up for not taking care of kids. And 30%, that number's wild. Reason why a woman could be for the streets and it still be your baby. So imagine the ones that are just for the streets and don't care about you at all, just want to put a baby on you. Sad, man.
The problem is laws that subscribe to the Me Too movement. They say, believe all women.
So 25 years ago, it's at 42% now. Imagine that. Yep. 42% said. Yep, happened to me. Paid child support 22 years. Her real dad lived 13 miles away. I live 750 miles away.
So dirty.
This is what's happening, man. And they wonder why there's men content like this, right? They wonder why. See, it's come so far to where first it was guys just talking about it. Now it's guys just saying we're checking out completely. We're leaving and finding a woman somewhere else. Because the chances are better. Shame.
But you know what? That don't even matter because we got a baby on the way, so we can be able to take care of it.
Who has a baby on the way?
I'm about to say, I have a baby on the way.
Yeah, you have a baby on the way.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
Yes, but this baby can also be yours. What are you talking about?
What you mean can also be mine? I didn't get you pregnant. Somebody else did.
But right now, that doesn't really even matter. We have a baby that's about to come into the world.
You have a baby that's about to come into the world. You have a baby that's coming to the world. We don't have anything that's coming to the world together.
Emotional damage.
Exactly, but you're going to be a great father.
Who's the baby father?
Tell the truth now.
That doesn't even matter, bro.
Who's the baby father?
It doesn't matter.
You're right, it doesn't matter because it ain't me. And I'm not taking care of it.
Why not?
So what you gonna do?
Why not?
What you gonna do? What you planning on doing? No.
So you're just saying you're just gonna abandon this baby?
You abandoned me when you decided to go out and get pregnant by somebody else.
Damn! Man,
you didn't care about this marriage. You didn't care about me. All you cared about was yourself.
That needs to be forgiven. That's in the
I can't forgive. That's something that's unforgivable to me.
Man, they can't be unforgivable.
It's absolutely unforgivable.
I'm your wife. We can't forgive.
No. Oh, now you care about being my wife. Like, how long have you been cheating on me? This whole time I think that we're being married and we're together and we're committed, and you've been out here going out having and getting pregnant.
That's okay, but listen though, this baby that's gonna come is definitely gonna change all of this.
This is not about to change the other thing. No, you're right. It is about to change something.
Exactly.
It's gonna change everything. It's gonna change. It's gonna. We're not gonna. We're nothing. We're not gonna be anything. You are gonna be in a happy family with this guy that you got pregnant by.
I better say he's not even in the picture. He doesn't.
I salute you, brother. Fight the power. That's not your wife anymore. Especially, see, I'm a forgiving man, right? One thing, she cheated, right? Now, of course, I don't like telling guys to forgive their wife for cheating. But you bring a baby in? So, you went out there and cheated. You didn't use protection. What if you bring him the heebie-jeebies? That's stuff you can't get rid of. A baby's one of them, but something else you can't get rid of that'll kill you probably in 10 years. She didn't think about none of that. She went and gave away, forget the baby, she went and pretty much gave away her life to someone else. The baby's alive too. She gave away her life, possibly. She doesn't know. He laid with her. Brother, you need to go get checked, man. Seriously. She could have brought you something else home, besides a baby.
Hashtag Passport Bros is not so much an identity, a collective of people who have decided that they are going to flee the United States and find wives. It's more an ideology. And that's where it becomes concerning because the men are flocking to this ideology and the connection is not a...
All right, so the connection is not... So, she's saying men are flocking to this ideology. You guys just watched the videos I just showed. Then, now you tell me why are men flocking to this ideology?
Now look at
Exactly,
this.
but you're gonna be a great father.
Who's the baby father? No.
So you're just saying you're just gonna abandon this baby?
You abandoned me when you decided to go out and get pregnant by somebody else.
When desire for love and companionship, the connection is disdain, distaste, malice toward American black women. I was just reading about how effectively the manosphere generally and Passport Bros in particular are able to utilize memes. They speak to each other in memes, written memes and visual memes. We see them over and over and over again, and people are internalizing these ideas and not necessarily connecting these ideas to hashtag Passport Bros, but connecting these ideas explicitly to how loud, ratchet, ghetto, masculine black women are, and that stuff.
See, this is the difference, right? Guys aren't dumb. Guys, though, there are a select few women out there that are good. See, Passport Bros, men in the manosphere are not stupid. They're not. Passport Bros, there's still good women left. Passport Bros knows there's still good black women left. But how is there going to be good black women left in the future when they have kids? This lady, I seen a video today. The lady was upset because the kids, I got to play that after this. The kids were singing Sexy Red.
Extends beyond interpersonal relationship. That stuff is not about, oh, they don't want to marry me or date me. When we see the reiteration time and time again of this stuff about black women, my concern is not, oh, don't go. Please go.
Oh, absolutely.
Leave us out of it. My concern is more thrown onto the backs of black women.
I'm 13% victim.
Who are already contending with so much shit.
Yeah, man, it's stuff that you put on yourself. And yes, it could have been planned. I believe it probably was planned. But you know what happened? When things were planned and guys said to get in line many years ago, did they listen? No, didn't listen. We do what we want to do. My body, my choice. I wear that skirt. I want to go out looking sexy. It don't matter.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today, I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit. And mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fight right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana.
She's playing Princess Tiana. They asked to listen to Pound Town and Ski. This woman's about to cry. She's brought to tears.
Ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life.
She said agenda push. And guys told women years ago what was being done. But what's happened is guys had to disassociate ourselves, right? Passport bros don't stand for teaching women what to do when women don't want to be taught. Look what's happening to the future now. Now it's all over. And there's definitely more to life than that.